Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. You'll have to forgive my presentation because I don't give a fuck right now. Anyway, we're going over to the States and we're looking at a beer from 18th Street Brewery. Make sure I've got that right, yeah. These guys are based in Oklahoma. Richmond, Oklahoma, is that? Hammond, Oklahoma? I can't read. I'm not gonna lie. I've just had a little bit of a nap, so I'm not firing on all cylinders. Brewed and canned at 18th Street Brewery, Hammond, Indiana. So nowhere near. Anyway, so this is a can of the Hunter Double Milk Stout Vanilla, part of the Vertical Series 0208. Not too sure what that's referring to. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not even going to hazard a guess. I know that there's different vintages of this. There's different editions of this. I saw one that had cinnamon vanilla, which just sounds even more amazing than this does. But this sounds beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, how beautiful is that artwork? It just looks absolutely fantastic. It's big, it's bold. Not too sure what the thinking is behind the artwork, but imagine that. Imagine that's a sleeve tattoo. That'd be fantastic. But yeah, it looks absolutely wonderful. Beautifully presented. The only thing is, they seem to have forgotten to put the ABV on the can, so essentially you could drink as much of this as you want. But no, I did actually look up on Untappd and it is 8.5% ABV. So, Hunter, our creamy double milk stout with cacao nibs and lactose, is a beer so sumptuous it demands respect. It's part 2 of our Hunter series, or Hunter Vertical series. We added whole vanilla beans to complement the roastiness and with an elegant rounded flavour. I'm all over the place in this review, so again I do apologise about that. So let's get this. Oi, oi, oi. I can feel it rumbling in the can as I open that, as I gripped the can. Anyway, got this from Northern Beer Temple. Oh my god, look at that. Got this from Northern Beer Temple on recommendation of John, who said, and I quote, "It was like drinking condensed milk." Sign me up. Look at that. That head's almost as dark as the beer itself. Jesus, look at that. How beautiful do I look, first of all? But how gorgeous is this beer? Absolutely wonderful. Pitch black. That's like almost blacker than black. Do you know like what they've done in space now, where they've got that? They've painted like that. It's like that protective paint that they've put onto some sort of capsule that can go right up to the sun, and it's like whiter than white. This is like, that is so intense, especially just for like an 8.5% beer as well. And that head, it is literally like chocolate mousse. How amazing. I've just realised I've got a fan right in front of me that's probably distorting the already slightly damaged microphone on my iPhone. I need a new phone. I just got to whiff that beer. Well, just hold on for a second. I need a new phone. I want a really good camera on it. I really want to stay away from iPhones because I'm done with Apple products. So any recommendations, if I'm still looking for a phone by the time you're watching this? I was thinking of getting a Huawei, is that how it's pronounced, the Korean brand, which I think is now banned in America. Or at least Trump wants it banned. I can't remember. Banned the brand. Or, you know, people have been saying that the Pixel phone's been very good. I saw some photos recommending that the actual camera on the new iPhone's really nice. So yeah, any recommendations are greatly appreciated. But back to the matter at hand. This just looks absolutely wonderful. So let's see what we get on the nose. It's like creme brulee on the nose. Deep, dark, roasty coffee tones. Loads of chocolate. The vanilla comes through really nicely as well. It's got a lovely, like, caramelized sweetness to it. Subtle char as well. But it's so smooth. There's like no harshness, even though it's big and bold on the nose. It's not harsh at all. It's so dessert-like. It just smells absolutely wonderful. I'm just dying to tuck in. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. That is so silky smooth. That is so satisfying. That's absolutely wonderful. That really, really is. It's velvety, it's rich. It's got like a milkshake vibe to it. But at the same time, you get a really big roasty, malty flavour in there. The vanilla is just right. It's not too much in the background, but at the same time, it's not too overdone. Beautiful, beautiful chocolate flavours. You get a bit of like a chocolate sponge, like a slightly caught chocolate sponge flavour as well. There's a spiciness in there. Like a ginger biscuit, like a really brown sugar caramelised ginger biscuit sort of character. It's so nice. It really, really is absolutely wonderful. I know the likes of like Omnipollo, I should say, get like the reputation for these like big chewy pastry stouts. This is doing the exact same thing with at least minus 4 to 5% ABV, minus all of the synthetic flavourings. And they've pulled this off here purely with a wonderful malt base, cacao nibs and vanilla, as well as that lactose. And it's nearly half the price of some of the like big chewy imperial stouts from the likes of Omnipollo. Not just like, I always seem to be like picking on Omnipollo. I'm not. I've had some beautiful beers from Omnipollo. But, you know, those sorts of brews that try and replicate those pastry stouts, they always have to seem, well, we have to do it on an imperial level. No, you don't. You really, really don't. Because that is just beautifully executed. And, yeah, it definitely is, like, condensed milk, but flavoured really nicely. And most important of all, you know it's a beer. Because of the robustness and the maltiness. A little bit of a spicy, almost spicy hop character. Yeah, I think that's absolutely beautiful. It really, really is. From the presentation of the can to, more importantly, what the beer's like in the glass. And I'm very, very glad that I picked this up. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So, I think it's no surprise that this, for me, is a 10 out of 10 beer. From a brewery who, admittedly, I'd never heard of before, but then again, that means nothing, because who am I? I think I paid about £6 for this. So worth it. Especially when you get sort of similar flavours and characteristics from some of these really outrageous imperial stouts, which are like nearly double the price. And yeah, absolutely beautiful. I don't know what I just did there, but please excuse that. I really, really like that a lot. It's absolutely beautiful. And now I really want to see if I can source the cinnamon vanilla version, because with the spiciness that's already in there, I could imagine that cinnamon would just come in and just like do 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 do, kissy kissy, touchy touchy, beery beery. And yeah, beautiful stuff. So if you've tried it, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. If you tried anything else from these guys that you think I should give a try, because I think there were a couple other beers in Northern Beer Temple that were there as well. It's so great to know that we're getting beers like this here in the UK. I mean, we can brew them as good, just as good as most people, but it's great to see so much more variety coming into the UK, and for the most part being really reasonably priced. And yeah, if you wanted a big, robust, bold beer, but you're not going to feel it the next day, this is definitely one for you. So yeah, 10 out of 10. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have tried it, their links are down below as well. Check out the brewery. If I can find out who's done the artwork on the can, because it's absolutely gorgeous, then I'll put their links down below as well. And of course, check out Northern Beer Temple if you're ever in Wigan. Great shop. Just beautiful surprises every time I go there. What am I doing with these like really obnoxious Chris D'Elia movements and mannerisms? I don't know. Anyway, I probably shouldn't record beer reviews just after I've had a nap. So that's my lesson for today. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully you'll join me next time for another beer review. See you guys later.